Well, ahoy Cruise Nerds, and welcome back to DCL Cruise Nerd. And guess what? I'm back. Alright Cruise Nerds, so I know it's been 2 weeks since I've been home, and I know this is the first vlog, and it's been a great 2 weeks so far on my vacation since being back on shore, on land. But today, Mom and I are going on the first ever Halloween on the high seas aboard the Disney Wish for this season. Now, I'm excited, Mom's excited, we cannot wait. So, here we go, we're getting into the car and we're going back to Port Canaveral to enjoy a nice weekend getaway for our girls cruise. See y'all over at port. Alright Cruise Nerds, so we made it. There's the Wish, or there's the terminal, and then there's the Wish right there. Woo. Cannot wait. Mom and I got our matching shirts on. Yep. And we're all set to go. Now, let's go over and get checked in. See y'all soon, Cruise Nerds, inside the terminal. Ahoy again, Cruise Nerds. So we made it to the terminal, as y'all saw, a nice view of it. Mom and I have the unlimited photo package because we are Pearl, so we get it complimentary. But we just did a photo opportunity right here with this model ship in the background, so that's going to be nice. So we're going over to get the other photo to get some more pictures. So let's go take a look at that. See you, Cruise Nerds. Well, ahoy Cruise Nerds, so we just finished taking the photos with the backdrop for all aboard, and I just got our app connected at least on one of our phones. I need to help Mom with hers. So you can actually connect to the DCL guest Wi-Fi while you're in the terminal. And you can look at all the plans that are available. But in the meantime, I will explain more of that in just a moment. Gonna go get in line because they're gonna slowly start getting ready to get on board the ship. See you, Cruise Nerds. Alright, Cruise Nerds, so we made it to the line so we can start boarding soon. But I just want to give you a pro tip. So if you want to connect to the Wi-Fi, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, you can actually connect to DCL guest Wi-Fi while you're waiting in the terminal. And you can go ahead and get your iPhone or Android device connected to the Wi-Fi. And then also, if you did not get the Royal Gathering, you can also check while your phone is connected to the Wi-Fi and updated to where you can see all the activities on board. You can actually go and take a look without going to guest services. So you can actually take a look to see if there's any availability for your group. And if there's not, then you can go to guest services, which on the Disney Wish is on deck 4 midship, and they can put you on a wait list. And then at that time, they can definitely let you know if there's anything available for the Royal Gathering for your entire party. But luckily for me and Mom, it was just the two of us, we were able to get 2 spots on Castaway Cay. But that will also be included in our photo package that we have that is unlimited. So, cannot wait. See you real soon, Cruise Nerds.
For the cast and crew of Disney Cruise Line, please join us in welcoming our family of the day.
Can Cruise Nerds, and welcome back to the beautiful Disney Wish. So we are on the first Halloween on the high seas sailings here aboard the Disney Wish, and as you can see, they are still putting up the pumpkin tree on board, so hopefully that will be done soon. But and I'm so excited to be on the first sailing with Momma Ronnie. And so we're now up in Marston Market, so we are getting food, and we have our drinks from the drink station, and it's not too crowded right now, but there are two restaurants, Marston Market and also Arendelle for lunch. Now if you are doing concierge, it is $19.23 on the Walt Disney side. But in the meantime, I am going to go and get some food to share with you. See you soon, Cruise Nerds! So we're on deck 5 right now. Here's the second level of Luna. Okay. So when you come from the elevators, you're gonna see to the right of Luna, Keg and Compass, which is right here, which is their lounge, which is like the O'Gills on the other ships. And then if you go to the left, right here, to Triton's Lounge, on the first day, starting at 12:30, is dining room changes. Right here. Alright, Cruise Nerds, so I just went into Triton's Lounge, so that is where dining changes is going to be. For the main dining room, Paulo's, and Enchante. And they are there approximately about 12:30 p.m. to approximately 3 p.m. So if you have any dining changes, please go there first before going to guest services. And then also, like I mentioned earlier, before you get on the ship, you can actually connect to the DCL guest Wi-Fi. And then also, you can connect the app, go ahead and get that set up. And also for a royal gathering, so you don't have to worry about going to guest services once you get on board. You can actually check to see if there's any availability for a royal gathering, and you can go ahead and book for that if you were unable to do it 30 days before. Now if you don't see any, you can definitely go to guest services at that point on deck 4 midship on the Disney Wish. Well, ahoy Cruise Nerds, and welcome back. So we finished up lunch and I went to dining changes a little while ago just because I needed to make sure that we had a certain server as well as a private table. We had lunch, we relaxed a little bit, and we slowly made our way to aft deck 8, because deck 8 is where we're staying. So right now it is about 5 to 6 minutes till 1:30, because that's 1:30 is when the rooms will be ready for us to go and enjoy. But one thing Momma Ronnie does not know is that I surprised her with some Rosa Regale as well as the Halloween decorations, which is the blanket, pillow, and the magnetic decor, which I will show you shortly. So she doesn't know yet. And I cannot wait for her to see that because we are starting to enjoy retirement. Or not we, Mama's trying to enjoy retirement. And we're just going and enjoying the flow. But in the meantime, I'm going to go catch up with Mom, go ahead and get my luggage, and then go to stateroom 8172, which I'm going to do a tour, as well as a few other things. But in the meantime, Cruise Nerds, I'll see you around. Cruise Nerds, so that was a surprise. Mom was definitely surprised about it, but she loved it, loved the Halloween decorations. And also you can get this, but it's only on select sailings, and it is $95 before tax. And it comes with a blanket, the pillow, a drawstring backpack, and some magnet decals that are here on the ceiling, which is Boo to You for Halloween. So there are some treats that you can get as well, snacks like Rice Krispies that are Halloween, but we went ahead and skipped that. We went ahead and got this, which is much nicer, and we love the blankets that are in the package here. But anyways, Cruise Nerds, I'm going to go ahead and go do a room tour, so that is definitely going to be in a separate video. But in the meantime, enjoy. Alright, Cruise Nerds, so let me go over the Castaway Club gift with you. Now, you do get one Castaway gift per stateroom, just one per stateroom. It is not per household, it is not per Castaway Club member, it is one per stateroom. Just want to make sure that is very clear. And this is regardless of Castaway Club status, pearl, silver, gold, platinum, regardless of Castaway Club status, it is one per stateroom. So everyone will get one per stateroom, one Castaway Club bag. So this is what, regardless of Castaway Club status, each level gets a bag. It is for each level you get a bag, but it's one per stateroom, just one bag. And now for Pearl, you get these. It's not Turbis brand, but it's a cup, and this is Pearl. One side it will say Castaway Club on it with the ship, and it will say Disney Cruise Line on the back. These are really nice. I enjoy them. They are definitely come in handy. You get two. They do come in the box. It does have paper around it, and it comes in the box, so it's definitely nice to have when you're traveling home. You get one lanyard per person. So in this case, we get two Pearl lanyards because both of us, Momma Ronnie and I, are Pearl. And then you also get a wet bag, a wet dry bag, which is very nice. I love it. I use it. Now you also get a beach towel. So that is everything that you get with Pearl. Now each level does get something different, but I will go over more of the Castaway Club perks and also the gifts later on. But it is one per stateroom, not one per Castaway Club member. The only thing that you get per Castaway Club member is the lanyards. That's the only thing that is per Castaway Club member. Everything else is just one per stateroom. Alright, Cruise Nerds, so we put our sign up. So sign is compliments of my sister Anna. Anna, thank you. Shout out to her. Now, right now, I'm going to go get our popcorn bucket filled. Alright, Cruise Nerds, so like I mentioned, I'm going to go get our popcorn bucket filled, but I'm also going to go get the Halloween on the High Seas popcorn, well, not Halloween on the High Seas, but the popcorn buckets for the Halloween season. And I'm just going to go ahead and go get those on the account, and then I'm going to go by guest services so I can separate my charges from Mom. But anyways, cruise nerds, I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Bye for now.
Mandatory emergency drill for all guests will take place today prior to sailing. Please take time to view the safety video that is now showing on your stateroom television sets. This video will demonstrate the proper method for donning your life jacket, as well as supplying general safety tips to follow while on board. The general provided by the designated crew members, paying particular attention to the escape route you are taking to your assembly station. The ship is equipped with low-level emergency lighting, which is installed in the floors of the corridors to help guide you to the exits.
Well, ahoy cruise nerds, welcome back. It has been a very busy afternoon. So I went to go get the popcorn buckets the last time I checked in with you, or popcorn bucket and sipper. And so when I went, it was about 3 o'clock. And by that time they said they had to close due to the muster drill. Now the muster drill will now take place at 3:25 p.m. at least aboard the Disney Wish. After the muster drill, which our muster station was Assembly Station X, which is on deck 4 aft in Worlds of Marvel, and it was in the very back of the restaurant. Now after the drill, I came and I got the popcorn bucket, Stitch, and then also a sipper, which is Winfred, which is Minnie Mouse Winfred. She is a sipper. And then I also got a drink. I call it a Tervis, even though it's not the brand Tervis cup. But it is a cup that you can get a drink in. So each of them, so Stitch was, I believe, around $20. Now Stitch, he is cute. He is new this year. And he is a popcorn bucket. Now Minnie Mouse is dressed up as Winfred. She is $17. I know that on the top of my head. Roughly $17. And she is actually a sipper. And she also lights up. She has a switch on the back that turns her dress and lights it up. Now there's also a Disney Cruise Line exclusive cup that has the Disney villains on it. It is not Tervis, but it is a very good brand cup that holds your drink. And that is amazing. That is a beautiful cup right there. Now these are also in the Disney parks, at least the Stitch and the Minnie Mouse Winfred are in the parks, and then the cup is exclusive to Disney Cruise Line. And these are all at the Popcorns like Preludes and or Luna, or at the movie theater location, depending on which ship you are on. Buena Vista Theater on Disney Magic and Wonder, and then Luna's or Preludes on the Disney Wish, and also Preludes on the Disney Dream and Disney Fantasy. But I do hope you enjoy that quick little view of them. Well, ahoy cruise nerds. So a little bit of a change of backdrop. So like I said, the popcorn bucket and the sipper are so cute, and they were running out fast. There was a line at Luna's Libations on deck 4 forward. So I believe it had a lot to do with this being the first Halloween on the high seas. So yeah, Stitch is a hit this year, and he is new this year, and he is cute. And Momma Ronnie said, Megan, when you get on this ship for this cruise, you're getting me the Stitch popcorn bucket, which I did. So it was a success, and he is so cute. He is so much cuter in person. So after I got the popcorn buckets, Mom and I were actually coming back to the room so we could get the photos on the door, but they actually moved the set sail on a Wish down to the Grand Hall. I believe it went rain back up. Did it go rain back up, Momma Ronnie?
Yeah, it was in the atrium. The Grand Hall.
It was in the Grand Hall. So there might have been some rain or lightning in the area.
It rained.
Okay, it did rain, so
The deck was wet.
the deck was wet. As you can probably have heard, Momma Ronnie, it was raining. So how hard or how soft it was, not 100% sure. So they wanted to make sure it was enjoyable for everyone. So they moved it down to the Grand Hall. And you can watch it from decks 3, 4, and 5 when they go inside. But that was a nice part about it, is that they at least have a backup location. Even though it's nice up on deck, at least they still make sure that it is enjoyable for all the cruisers on board. So this is the first Halloween on the high seas. So tonight at 7:40 Momma Ronnie and I are actually going to go to the Grand Hall and watch the Pumpkin Tree Ceremony, which is the first of the season for Disney Wish. So this is the first cruise. September 13th is the first cruise for the Halloween on the High Seas Pumpkin Tree Ceremony. I am so excited. I love Boo. Boo is the name of the pumpkin tree here on the Disney Wish. And this is a separated story from the other 4 pumpkin trees across the fleet. I'm excited to see what next year brings for the Disney Treasure. That is a good question. Anyways, so cruise nerds, we are setting sail on a nice vacation. And I'm excited. Momma Ronnie is excited. There's so much to do. So little time. 3 days is not enough. Momma Ronnie, I think we need to book another cruise.
I'm with you.
And yeah, Momma Ronnie agrees. 3 days is just not long enough. Now, cruisers, we understand why cruisers want to do back-to-backs. And placeholders come in handy. But anyways, cruisers, we're going to go explore the ship a little bit and see what's going on around the fleet. Well, Ahoy Cruise Nerds, welcome back. So we just went and watched Seize the Adventure. Wanted to refresh my memory on that show. It's a really cute show. Definitely has a lot of meaning and powerful messages in that show. And we got to see Christian, the cruise director. As of this recording, Christian is the cruise director. Aaron is the assistant cruise director. If you're coming on the Disney Wish anytime soon, in the next few weeks maybe. Anyways, cruise nerds, we're headed back to the room. We're gonna get changed, and we're going back to the Grand Hall for the treat at 7:40. Anyways, cruise nerds, see y'all soon. Alright, cruise nerds, so I got changed. I baby got me boutiqued. And now I'm headed to the Grand Hall. Hopefully I can make it. Got about 4 minutes because the tree lighting ceremony for the Boo is going to be taking place in about 4 minutes. Fingers crossed I can get to it.
Wondrous things can happen. I learned when I was small. When you wish for love for others, you feel the love for all. Oh, yes, Boo! Oh, yes, another ride, please! Please! Yes, dear. Here's one to remember, never to forget. Halloween wishes come and go. Look to my branches, and you shall know. Though an enchanted pumpkin carried the maid to the ball, 'twas Cinderella's courage that makes love come of it all. So when the pumpkin lights do glow, and the wind of Halloween does blow, make a wish to be who you truly are, and shine with me under the wishing star. Hey, that sister, I wish to shine
Nerds, and welcome back to the beautiful restaurant of 1923. Tonight we are in the Roy Disney side, which is the left side, and so we're at table 601, which is different. So everything that is in the Roy Disney side is the newer movies like Moana, Frozen, and more of the classics that we love today. And then, of course, Walt side is more of the classics like Cinderella and also Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, those types of movies. But, like I said, we're starting in 1923, and tonight I got a order of tomato soup, which I'll go over more of my food and everything, and also what Momma Ronnie got when the food comes out. But in the meantime, let's just relax and enjoy some evening. See you soon, Cruise Nerds! Alright, Cruise Nerds, so we come back to the stateroom to see that we received a turtle. Cute turtle at that. Of course, we got our chocolates, so can't go wrong with chocolates. Especially when you want a sugar rush right before bed. That's the best kind of chocolate, Cruise Nerds. Well, ahoy, Cruise Nerds, and welcome back to the stateroom, 8172. So tonight we had dinner in 1923, and we were in the Roy Disney side. And the Roy Disney side, that has all the more of the modern stories like Frozen, Moana, and then whereas the Walt side is where we have been most of our trips. That side has more of the classics like Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White type of stories. And as y'all all know, 1923 is the year that the Walt Disney Studios was founded, so we just celebrated 100 years last year. So, whoop whoop on that. But tonight we really enjoyed dinner, so I had the heirloom tomato soup, followed by, now that was really good tonight. It was really hot, fresh, and it was just perfect. And then I also had as my main course a steak, sirloin steak with steak fries. Now, this menu is not, I wouldn't say it's not my favorite, but then again, it's not my least favorite. It's just, there's not so many things that I normally eat on that type of menu, but, so, Mom had the chowder soup, corn chowder soup, and then she also had some meat tonight. What kind of meat did you have, Mom?
Filet mignon.
Filet mignon tonight, which looked pretty decent tonight. And then her dessert tonight was actually churros. Churros with a side of caramel sauce. Cruise Nerds, I can't say enough about these churros. I had to steal one. They were delicious. They have been fabulous recently. But that was our dinner tonight in 1923. But in the meantime, Cruise Nerds, as y'all saw, we had the turtle. And so I shared that with you for our towel animal for tonight. But in the meantime, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go see what's out and about for this evening.
Oh my goodness. It's endless.
Alright, Cruise Nerds, so not much going on tonight because it is the first night of the cruise, but they did have Hocus Pocus, as you saw a glimpse of, playing up on deck 11 on the funnel vision. So there's more to come when it comes to Halloween on the high seas. But in the meantime, this is where I'm going to say goodnight. I'm headed in, and we'll see what's going on tomorrow. But in the meantime, Cruise Nerds, have a good night, and I'll see y'all real soon on board.